Hey guys, check it out. 2250, I believe, on Big Bad Toy Store. Casey Jones from Super 7 Ultimate got this on sale. So I figure why not? Let me throw this up on the channel. This is an old figure, but again, Big Bad Toy Store has been having a bit of a sale. Again, I'm not affiliated with them at all. Just figure, hey, for a little over 20 bucks, you can't go wrong with getting one of these. Again, if you have all these other Super 7 figures, you know what you're getting. So here's the packaging itself. Again, there's Casey. I never had a Casey Jones figures from the original run. And originally I wasn't going to get this because these are normally around 50 bucks. And I thought for a figure like this, that was too much. 20, $25 was kind of like my range. So when I saw this go to 22.50, I figure, hey, why the heck not? So there you go. Casey Jones, the battering vigilante sportsman, again, because he carries baseball bats, golf clubs, and all of that. Super 7, Nickelodeon, again. This is some really nice packaging. Shame I won't be keeping it because I just don't have the room. So I'll be ripping this guy out and, yeah, show you what's all in there in the packaging. Okay, guys, so I've opened him up. Again, 3 bats, some with some kind of damage and different detailing. You get a golf club that's all wrapped up in brown with some black handles. The obligatory hockey stick with the tape all around it, really cool. Of course, his accessory bag here, it's made of some really thick, chunky plastic / rubber, but really nice nonetheless. 3 pucks, and of course the Casey Jones figure himself. You get a bunch of different hands you could do here, some fists, some open hands to hold the weapons. Look at he's got other hands kind of pointing. And unfortunately, my weapons rack came like this. I don't know, it looks like maybe this is broken or I got mangled in the box, but in all honesty, I really don't do much with these. I open all my figures and I kind of just throw these in like a little Ziploc bag, but you get additional weapons, I guess, to be reminiscing of those weapon racks I used to get with the figures back in the 80s. Okay, so continuing here with Casey, I showed you the accessories, but here he is, the figure itself, and I think it's pretty cool. I think I mentioned it earlier. I myself haven't never owned a Casey Jones figure, even back in the day when I did have some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figures. He was one that I never had. In this case, as I said, I got him on a sale price, and I think for the $21 that I paid for him, I'm really happy. Now, as I mentioned, some of his accessories, like this weapon rack, came broken out of the box. Again, I don't mind because I don't necessarily use these. The hands that you do get, you get a whole bunch, as I mentioned earlier. Some reaching out, some grasping. They're meant to hold the different kind of weapons. I'll probably stick with the hands that he came with. So you guys could see his golf bag I was able to put on. I did have to slide in through the bottom, so I had to put his legs sort of together really close and slide them in this way rather than from the top, simply because I wanted to avoid stretching this rubber or or soft plastic piece and risking it breaking. As you could see, he can hold these weapons really well. I have here his bat that he's holding in his hand, and we can pull it out. You guys could see some nice detailing there, as I showed earlier. So it certainly looks like wood. Really cool. Same thing here with the hockey stick. He holds it in pretty well. So we'll see if he'll stand on his own. Let's see here. But the hockey stick here, again, some brown detailing with some white tape. So I'll use these probably as his main weapon, as you saw him. Here, the bag, golf bag, is again, I think it's really well done. There's some nice detail there. The zipper parts, it's all green. And in here, I put all his extra weapons, the 2 bats, the hockey sticks went in here. Sorry, not the hockey stick, but the golf club went in here. So they definitely fit in there really well. And you also did get some pucks that I kind of threw in there. They do fit in for storage, but you can put that in there. Again, as far as the figure itself, the articulation's okay. I mean, it's good. I guess the only thing is some of the joints here on the legs are a little looser than I would have liked, but he's able to stand without the legs sort of going anywhere. So it's not too bad. In contrast, the joints here on the elbows are pretty tight, so they do stand in place. The hands here can move. The head, the mask, and the head are all one piece, so you can't take this mask off. It's all sort of molded in there. You can't turn the head, but the hair gets in the way. Same thing with the mask. This shoulder piece gets in the way, so just be really careful. He can slightly look down, maybe slightly look up, but the head can move freely enough to give you some good poses there. Again, the detailing on this figure is okay. You know, again, I'm happy that I spent 20 bucks to get this. And you guys can see there's some muscle definition, his belly button, and of course the gym pants with the drawstring there. In this, I guess this is like a light purple. You got some folds, some darker tones. You got some patches here. And his green shoes, again, are well done. Not bad for 20 bucks. And then the back, his hoodie with the sleeves sort of ripped off. The articulation, as I said, some joints are stiff, some are okay. Nothing too crazy or loose. So he can move. You know, you can do that. Can do that. The waist articulation is a little stiff, so worry that if I use this too much, I may end up breaking it. The legs do kick out like that. You can bend his knees, and the knees are a little stiff on mine, but he can do that. And you've got some ankle articulation here, and you can move the feet slightly left and right. But overall, you know what? For 20 bucks, I can't complain. I think this is definitely worth it. Now, I guess had I paid maybe, I think these figures were initially like 50 bucks, I would be a little bothered. You know, it's not a bad figure by any means. It's definitely, you know, an updated figure of, you know, that older Playmates toy. But you could see him there. I think it's really well done. Again, I think, you know, I keep on harping on the price, but if you got this on sale for 20, I think you should be really, really happy with it. Okay, guys, so in closing, I'm really happy. I think the fact that I got him for 21 bucks or so is definitely worth it for me. I think had it been at the original price, I probably would have been a little unhappy with it. As I said, the figure itself is great. Just some of the inconsistencies with the tightness in some joints and then the looseness in some, like here on the leg, you kind of have to play around because otherwise he does a bit of a sprawl if you don't place him correctly. The ankles here are a tiny bit loose, so this guy, because of the backpack, you do have to sort of lean him forward a little bit because he's a little back heavy. But overall, the figure itself looks great. It's just a little of the inconsistency with the tightness and looseness of some of these joints, which is something I've experienced with the other figures. But he looks really, really cool, as you can see him there. As we're going for the closing here, I figure I'd do some comparisons to the other Super 7 figures that I have here. Here he is next to Metalhead, which was another figure that I think I got that on sale as well. But I think that's a cool figure. Here he is next to Mikey, again from Super 7. So I think that looks really cool together, actually. So I'm glad I was able to get Casey there. We'll move them out of the way. Here is next to a reissue of the OG Turtles, just Mikey for now, sort of hanging out. Not that they would be displayed together, but just sort of wanted to show the comparison there. Moving on to the bigger boys. Here he is next to Slash and Slash. Such an awesome figure. I think this is really one of the better Super 7 figures that they've done. Here he is next to Bebop. Again, no comparison. I would have happily paid full price for these two just because of how massive, how awesome they are. But I think I did end up getting those two on sale as well. But again, they look really cool together there. You guys can see them, Bebop and Slash. We'll move them out of the way. And here he is next to Baxter Stockman and Leatherhead. My Leatherhead has really loose leg joints, so it's a miracle he's even standing there like that. But again, just want to show the look there. And just one more. Here he is next to Muckman. Muckman and Joe Eyeball. Again, this absolute beast of a unit. I did pay full price for that Muckman, and I'm definitely very happy with it. Who is actually one of my, I used to have the original figure, one of my favorites, and I think this reissue, that Super 7 that is really awesome. But next to Casey, just wanted to show them there so you guys could see them. But overall, I am happy that I got Casey Jones here added to my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles collection. Now, is he worth of the 40 or 50 bucks price tag? That's entirely up to you. For me, I'm happy that I was able to get this guy on a sale. But again, I do think that he goes really well with these other Super 7 figures there. Definitely looking forward to getting Rat King that I do have on pre-order. I think I have two more, Scumbug, and I forget the Bat guy's name. Bat. Screw Loose. That's the guy that comes with the Bat guy. Anyway, but just wanted to share my thoughts here on Casey Jones. Definitely like it for the 20 bucks that I got it for, and I think he's a worthy addition to my collection. Anyway, if I missed anything, you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. Otherwise, if you made it to the end, again, thank you so much for your very valuable time, and I will see you during the next video. Take care.